Aye. So, Survivor Series is like November time and it's August now, so that means it's September, October, like not too far away. Not too far away, we gotta be honest, it's not too far away. There's Bash in Berlin and there's Bad Blood to go through. So, like, predicting too early, but like maybe a little bit. Given the time that we have, is like 2 months away, so we're gonna give my predictions for the match card of Survivor Series November, I think, 2024, 2 months in advance. So maybe I do land a few of these matches. Maybe I land all of them. I don't know, but we're gonna predict now. Okay, so I want to start off with males 5-on-5 war games, and this is like something that seems to be in the works. You know, it's a lot of, there's a lot of reasoning, predictability with how this is gonna go for the war games this year. So I said Bloodline versus Bloodline, man. I don't know if the ref's gonna be there, so don't get like I'm not trying to get too confident in what I do choose. I'm not trying to go ahead and say like The Rock versus Roman Reigns already, you know what I mean? That's next year at WrestleMania. But what we do have is on Team Roman Reigns, we got obviously the leader, the Tribal Chief, OTC, which is not the original, the only Tribal Chief, not the original Tribal Chief. I promise you that's what it means. So we got Roman Reigns, we've got Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and then Sami Uso too, man. I think that's how that's gonna go. And then on Team Solo, hopefully Jacob Fatu is doing alright with his leg by then. We got Solo, Jacob, Tamatonga, Zilla Fatu, and the other guy. The guy that can't seem to do anything right. Him, if he's still with the company. I feel like Triple H is an understanding guy way more than Vinnie Mac was. So, hopefully he's still with the company. Hopefully he's a lot better than he is. We're gonna see how that goes down. So I say Team Roman Reigns versus Team Solo. That's gonna main event. No returns. Maybe The Rock at that, like as a return the way that CM Punk did, but I think that's too much. And then we got Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker for the internet. So like Braun Breaker's still gonna have that IC belt around his waist or over his shoulder. He's gonna defend that against Finn Balor. I don't know why. I feel like it makes sense somewhere down the line because you have to understand that there's 2 pay-per-views. The Finn Balor versus Damian Priest match would have happened at Bash in Berlin, Bad Blood. You know, back and forth wins due to them both being elite athletes, bro. So I don't think it's one-sided where Damian wins, and I don't think it's one-sided where Finn Balor wins. But at some point, that's going to have to end. That feud's going to end with Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe Finn Balor wins it, you know, because I feel like Finn Balor's been swept. You went from the Demon just under the carpet, man. You know what I mean? Nothing scary about being under the carpet. So I'm hopefully I do see Intercontinental Championship around Finn Balor again. The last time we had it, it was a white belt, I think. For the world title, like the women's world title, Tiffany would have definitely cashed in by then. We would have Tiffany holding the championship versus Trish Stratus. I feel like she's going to be there. So I'm going to go with Trish Stratus on the world title. But the winner, I think it's still Tiffy Town. By that point, Tiffy Town is still going to be in season, on the clock, on your watch, on your phone, whatever. Because it is in talks as well. It's not just like it's not just a wild guess. It is in talks. It's either Trish Stratus or Charlotte Flair. Either one of those versus Tiffany Stratton with the damn women's belt, bro. Unfortunately, as good times seem to be forgotten about, you always say good times never last, bro. I think the New Day end up splitting. Kofi Kingston a heel versus Xavier Woods. Big E would probably commentate because he's more of like a he's more in the desks now, isn't he, because of his injury. On the base of everything, it's Kofi Kingston versus Xavier Woods, where Xavier Woods should win. I think Kofi Kingston is a legend. Xavier Woods never got to be a legend, bro. He got to have the Up Up Down Down YouTube channel, which is like certain good that happened with the WWE, especially on like social media before there was a Logan Paul. So Xavier Woods definitely deserves the Survivor Series win. I'm gonna go with Xavier on there. It looks like there's trouble in paradise, man. This one, I'm kind of excited about this one, but like, will it happen? You know what I mean? Someone who's got the heavyweight title now is Gunther. And I've fantasized it, as Carmelo Hayes champion versus Trick Williams gets brought up to the main roster. That would be a fire, like, WWE pay-per-view match that hasn't happened outside of NXT. I hope that happens, bro. Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. I think they did have a feud in NXT. That's kind of crazy. If that happens, bro, I'm gonna start like, I'm gonna start doing I'm gonna start doing the lottery, bro. Ain't nothing else to do apart from that. But so I hope that happens. But aside of that, I've got they never book this person, man. They never book her. They always like Finn Balor now, but Finn Balor at least gets booked for things, at least making moments in pay-per-views. Where Zelina Vega does not, bro. They don't like. Zelina Vega has never even looked at twice on the pay-per-view no more. Not even at all. Never happened. And it's gonna be a W match because it's against Lara Valkyria. I don't want to bust the name, but it's against Lara, the Irish one. They are like two high-flying individuals. I think that's gonna bang. I think that would be a W match. And should definitely happen. I don't know who would be heel in that case. I think Lara is... Oh no, Zelina. Because Zelina was a heel at one point, but only as a manager. So I think Zelina's gotta be heel. Takes the W. Lara building up her career, building up her resume. I think there we go, man. That's just like a singles match too. Nothing like a championship or nothing. This might be overbooked, but I'm going with it still. I've got Liv Morgan with the heavyweight championship. I gotta look at what that actually is, the title. What that title is named. I don't know what that is named. But another NXT call-up, Lola Vice. It'll be Liv Morgan versus Lola Vice. A Liv retain, but I think Liv Morgan versus Lola Vice would be a W match. But then this one definitely like overdoes it. Definitely overdoes it, but I think without all like the real fantasy like booking, the women's War Games would be Team Jade Cargill versus the Unholy Union. If Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, if they don't separate as a tag team, by then I think it's Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Indy Hartwell, and a big reach, a very big reach with AJ Lee. A very big reach. I hope it happens though. But like, they don't announce it until Survivor Series, because then what you've got is CM Punk returned to Survivor Series and AJ Lee returned to Survivor Series. Triple H doesn't struggle on ticket sales, so he doesn't even have to announce that AJ Lee would even be there at all. So like, we don't have to find out until the actual night. Big surprise. You know what I mean? Has to happen, because back when AJ Lee was still fighting, still in the company for the 4 years that she was, it was at such a like unfortunate, there was no type of fans that would really care about a women's match. But now like there is, you know what I mean? Where they're getting the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, Money in the Bank. I think somewhere across the line where Vince decided to do that instead of just making it so weird, man. As soon as he started making it weird, but then his past caught up with him. As soon as he stopped making it weird, he ended up selling, bro. Dead. It was dead. in 2018 when I actually was able to get the tickets, bro. It was just like, that's why AEW was on top. Everyone was talking about AEW now. Now everyone's saying how bad AEW is and WWE is bad because as soon as Paul Levesque took the pen, we on it now. Versus the Unholy Union, which is like the two of them. Nikki Cross, Blair Davenport, and slightly overbooked. But only because they were injured. They're still on the roster. Alexa Bliss. So we get Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, like Sister Abigail, bro. And I think that's the 5-on-5 for War Games for the women's. And that's all the match card I got, man. I think it is overbooked. Let me know if it is. Let me know what you think. Let's see if we think the same thoughts. Put me onto what you believe is gonna happen. And that's it, man. That's Colin. Like, subscribe though. You gotta like and subscribe.